హార్ట్ బీట్ స్కాన్ ఒక్క సెకండ్ లోనే వరల్డ్ క్లాస్ 640 స్లైడ్ సిటీ స్కాన్ ఇప్పుడు మీ విస్టా ఇమేజింగ్ బంజారా హిల్స్ లో.
Haven't you ever felt like అంటే I don't have any normal childhood అంటే నార్మల్ చైల్డ్ ఎంజాయ్ చేసినట్టు మీరు ఎంజాయ్ చేయలేరు చిన్నప్పటి నుంచి మీకు అటెన్షన్ ఫుల్ ఆఫ్
I love attention. I love that, when I go to eat ice cream somewhere, people come and, click pictures with me. I loved it. I think not just now, I always loved it. I always loved that there were so many people wanting to know me, to, become my friend. I loved it. I loved all the attention I got. And yeah, there were some minuses also. Let me be very honest. I think, I could not make too many friends because I kept always feeling that they want to be close to me because I am someone, not because who I am or what I am. Yeah, these things happen, but then you also grow up. I think you also realize what's important to you and what's not. And for me, my journey has been amazing. All I feel is a lot of gratitude for the people. They really treat me like their own. They really they wait for my projects. Like I hear so many people come up to me and tell me things like, this was the film we watched, entire family together. I was telling somebody today, there's this guy I met and he said our entire family lives in different cities, but when we know that your film is coming, we make a plan to meet and go for that film.
Wow.
That is such a beautiful feeling. It's like this experience that people have created because of Chinnari Peli Kutru, because they used to watch family together. They have a thing that if Avika comes up with a project, we'll all go together. That is so sweet, right? I think there is nothing to complain.
ఆల్సో ఆఫ్టర్ 20 years people are recalling your name అంటే చిన్నారి పెళ్లి కూతురు అంటున్నారు ఆనంది అంటున్నారు such a blessing.
I feel yeah truly a blessing. And I always tell this to everybody I meet and even to my audience that I will not take that for granted. I know that it comes with a lot of responsibility. I cannot randomly say yes to projects. I cannot randomly endorse things that usually actresses do. I cannot. People look at me with a different perspective. They trust me. If I am endorsing something, I rather believe in it and then endorse it. So I think these are some values that people see in me. And for that also I sacrifice like a lot. Like I let go of a lot of deals where I feel like could have earned a lot of money, but it's okay. So I'm choosing that, right? I'm choosing to be that for people who people don't feel ashamed of calling an inspiration. I want to be that for people, and why not?
బట్ ఐ వుడ్ లైక్ టు నో అంటే వాట్ ఇఫ్ బాలిక వధు డిడ్ంట్ హ్యాపెన్ ఇన్ యువర్ లైఫ్ అంటే చిన్నారి పెళ్లి కూతురు అనేదే లేదు మేము ఎలా చూస్తాం ఇప్పుడు అవిక గారు ఎలా ఉండబోతుంది.
I wanted to always be a choreographer, and at the age of 4 I started dancing.
Okay.
And at the age of 7 I started acting. But at the age of 6, before acting, I told my parents that when I grow up, I don't want to study and all. I don't want to become a doctor. I can't do all of that. What I want to do is open a dance school.
Okay.
So my intention of living or having a career was always about dance. It was always about either a dance school or a choreographer or something like that, because I love the idea of dancing. So I think if I was not acting or if I didn't start early or anything, then I would any day go back to dancing. Yeah, I love dancing.
Nice. So అంటే ఏమేమి వచ్చు కథక్కలి కూచిపూడి కథక్ దట్ హిప్ హాప్.
So when I was younger, every time my friends went for Kathak classes or Bharatnatyam classes, and I feel very bad now, but every time I used to look at them, I used to be like, that is so boring. But now I realize that if I would have done it, I would have been like a great dancer. But I was stupid that I did not do any formal classical dance form. What I instead did was like hip hop, which is good, but I would have not been a tomboy, right? So yeah, I think hip hop and a lot of those Western styles I did, not acknowledging the Indian classical versions I should have.
But you have to do films like Street Dancer, ABCD, those kind of films. Right?
Are people approaching me for things like that? No. What is the point of me crumping right now? What is the point of me doing isolation? Nobody wants to see isolation from me. Nobody wants to see hip hop footwork from me. So
Wedding
yeah.
scene. We want wedding scenes. We want Balika Vadu, not
I
Balika
have,
Vadu,
so
matured Vadu
all
right
these
now.
years, there has just been one dancing song that is also Rajugari Gadi 3,
Mm.
and that is also like 7-8 seconds of a dream sequence
Mm.
where everybody else is dancing, and
You're in
Ali,
dream.
Ali is basically visualizing that what if it was the heroine.
Mm.
7-8 seconds I got to dance. I've always been like, can I just dance? Like I get to dance in award functions like Saima and all
Yeah,
these
yeah.
things we do, but not in a film. Like I don't know, directors just don't see me as somebody who can like have that kind of a character, and I think it's okay. I mean, I can, if I want to dance, I'll dance on reels. It's okay.
యా బట్ హోప్ అంటే మేము ఇప్పుడు మేనిఫెస్ట్ చేద్దాం యూ విల్ గెట్ సూన్ ఒక మంచి డాన్స్ క్యారెక్టర్ ఐ మీన్
I hope.
యా
I will keep hoping.
డూ యూ లైక్ టు డూ స్పెషల్ సాంగ్స్ ఉన్నాయి ఇప్పుడు డాన్స్ ప్రాపర్ డాన్స్ ఉన్న స్పెషల్ సాంగ్స్ లైక్ సమంత గారు చేస్తున్నారు తమన్నా గారు చేస్తున్నారు ఈ కైండ్ ఆఫ్ సాంగ్స్ వుడ్ యూ లైక్ టు డూ దోస్ కైండ్ ఆఫ్
I don't think people will like to see me do it. Even if I love the idea of dancing,
కరెక్ట్ కరెక్ట్
I would love to do it in, in my drawing room in my house, but maybe not in a video because I don't think people will like it. I would really like, if I get a song like this, I would be more than excited. But I have a certain image / reputation,
ఎస్
and I don't think people will be comfortable with it.
కరెక్ట్ కరెక్ట్
Yeah.
సో కంఫర్టబుల్ అనే వర్డ్ వచ్చింది కాబట్టి ఇప్పుడు మొత్తం సోషల్ మీడియాలో ట్రెండ్ అవుతున్న ఒక స్టేట్మెంట్ ఏంటంటే అవికా గోర్స్ అన్కంఫర్టబుల్ స్టేట్మెంట్ అని చెప్పి ఏంటి అసలు వాట్ డస్ ఇట్ మీన్ అంటే మీరు వేరే విధంగా అన్నారు
Well, forget that statement. When I was saying that statement, did you see Nandu's reaction?
ఎస్
Nandu was like, what is she? Oh, thank God. So, I have laughed so much after seeing, because I didn't notice his reaction because obviously we are actors, we are very self-obsessed. So if I was seeing that speech, I was looking at myself. I was not seeing what is happening in the background.
Okay.
But I was sitting with somebody and then I look at him. And I was just laughing like, what was that? He obviously knew what I'm going to say. He still reacted as if drama is. But anyway, I think I have made this very clear, but I can still say it that I was very uncomfortable being on the set of Ugly Story. Not because of Nandu, not because of anything else, but the character.
బికాస్
I
ఆఫ్
think
కార్తిక్
because of Karthik's character and the way he was. Like, imagine this photo shoot, right?
Yes.
It's not a comfortable spot to be in.
కరెక్ట్ కరెక్ట్
So I think these were the things that made me uncomfortable. But at the end of the day, I'm an actor. It's my job. So I did not take it to my heart or take it seriously. But I did feel bad for somebody who is actually going through this. In that moment, I did feel like, what can I do to change this for somebody? And the max I can do as an entertainer is make films like that where people go and watch and learn something.
ఈస్ దర్ ఎనీ పర్టికులర్ సీన్ అంటే మీరు ఇనిషియల్లీ డిక్లైన్ చేసి అంటే టూ బోల్డ్ ఉంది టూ డార్క్ ఉంది అని చెప్పి తర్వాత
No. I did not ever say no to this particular film because I like the rawness. Everything that we have thought of, that this person is so nice and everything, and behind the door we don't know how he's behaving with the wife. Those are the things we always wonder. What happens behind the door? What happens behind the curtains? We all like understanding what goes on behind. And in this film, the cameras are inside. They are exactly showing you what is going on. So it was the most realist possible script, and I was very proud of the fact that they are showing it like that. But there was one particular thing that I was very particular about, which was in the beginning, in the first narration itself. I wanted to understand if they are if they are showing the toxicity in a way that we are glorifying it. I mean, at the end, it should not be like he's treating her like this and then
And
she
he's-
falls in love. This cannot be the narrative.
కరెక్ట్
I was very particular and I wanted it to be, I wanted myself to be very clear with the makers that if that is the direction, like she falls in love for the treatment, no, then I can't agree. And so I've been very aware that that's not the path I would want to choose for myself. So I did ask them very clearly that tell me the ending clearly so I know that what is going on. Because I don't want to glorify toxicity. I don't want to glorify in the name of love somebody is allowed to be obsessed. No, I cannot be doing something like that.
యా సో ఆఫ్టర్ అంటే అగ్లీ స్టోరీ మొత్తం అయిపోయిన తర్వాత ఈ కంప్లీట్ అయిన తర్వాత మొత్తం యాక్ట్ చేసిన తర్వాత మీరు ఏం అబ్జర్వ్ చేశారు అంటే టాక్సిసిటీ గురించి మాట్లాడారు, ఎలాంటి కైండ్ ఆఫ్ ఏ కైండ్ ఆఫ్ బాయ్ ఫ్రెండ్స్ని గర్ల్ షుడ్ అవాయిడ్ అని మీరు చెప్పగలుగుతారు?
I think more than boyfriends and such relationships, this film talks about people who are actually stuck, like in a marriage. And walking out of a marriage right now is not considered okay in our society because there are multiple reasons, right? Mainly because maybe the wife is not financially independent, they don't know what to do if they leave, or it's a love marriage and they can't go back to the home because they've gone against their family.
Correct.
There are too many reasons where people would be stuck. And I think that is what this particular film deals with, to show the journey of why even they got married, like what happened. Because it is very clear in the trailer that they do not like each other, like at least the girl doesn't like him, right? So why is she in the situation is the question, and that is being solved in the first half and around that time in the film. And then comes the journey of what now. I think that is what I think people will take away from the film. And see, at the end of the day, I completely understand the point of view of films being just for entertainment. It's a business. We want people to watch it. And with entertainment, if we end up changing one life, nothing like it. It's just an add-on.
Yes.
So I think we cannot, as entertainers, take responsibility for changing the society. But I think the biggest example was Chinnari Pelli Kootharu, right? It spoke about child marriage in the times when nobody spoke about it.
Yes.
So I think if that particular show was accepted because people wanted to see the mirror, then a topic like this also will be accepted. And in the recent times, we have had many films. We have had Thappad, which talks about domestic violence. We have had Pink, talks about the importance of saying a no. Consent. Girlfriend, or Rashmika's film. I think there are too many films that talk about elements about society which are actually somebody's life.
Have you seen all of these films?
Of course I have. And I really feel that just to put Ugly Story in that category is already an achievement, because not many people dare to make such films. These are rare names that I have taken. These are not like every Friday we are not seeing a film that shows you the mirror. It's a rare idea, and I feel very proud that I got to be a part of a film where with entertainment we are ending up doing something which